Jaspreet, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So we are discussing about different consoles provided by AEM. Okay. So we already covered the introduction part, right? So in introduction part, we discussed what is CMS, what is AEM, why AEM is in demand, what is author instance, publish instance, how the content flows from the content authors to the end users. So what is dispatcher, right? Then we discussed about templates, components, okay? So templates is the layout or markup to create a page. Component is a reusable functional block, right? Okay. So now we'll discuss about different consoles provided by AEM. So AEM provides a number of interfaces for different type of users to perform different tasks. So right now I have opened CRXDE console. Okay, so you can see the URL localhost colon 4502 slash CRX slash DE. Okay, so localhost means in my local system the software is installed and it is author instance is running on port number 4502 and CRX slash DE is the URL to access this editor. So CRXDE is a browser based editor. So we know editors like Eclipse, IntelliJ, right? So using Eclipse, you can develop Java applications, web applications. Similarly, using this editor, you can develop AEM applications. Okay. So in your CRXD, this is your left panel, right? So in left panel, you can see number of folders are there, apps, bean, content, number of folders are there. This is our properties panel. Okay. This is our editor and this is the search box and this is save all button. Whatever changes you do, you have to save it. Okay. So now we'll see all the folders here. So as a developer, you need to know why these folders are there and what can you do in those folders. Okay. So when I expand the apps folder, so you can see there is a folder called W Retail. Okay. So AEM provides one sample web application for our reference. One sample website for our reference. So in this version of AEM, they provide we retail website, okay, we retail web application for our reference. Okay. So when you expand apps folder, you'll find we retail. Under we retail, you'll find number of folders are there, client leaves, components, config, right, content, I18 and install number of folders are there. Okay. So first we see this components folder. So when I expand the components folder, so I can see number of components are there. Breadcrumb, button, carousel. Okay. So number of components are there. So how I know that these are the components? So if you select it, go to the properties panel. There is a property called primary type and the value is CQ colon component. So from this property, we understand that uh, this is one component. Okay. So breadcrumb primary type CQ colon component. This is also a component. Okay, so all components are there in the components folder. Similarly, we can create a folder called templates. In that templates folder, we can create all our static templates. There are two types of templates, static and dynamic. So we can create all the static templates in the apps folder. Okay. Then there is a folder called client libs. In client libs, they created all the client libraries. So what is client library? In AEM, if you want to use JS and CSS files, so you have to use client library framework. Okay. So these are the client libraries created for the W Retail project. So similarly, for our training project also, we can create number of client libraries. So here we will put our JS and CSS files. There is a folder called config. So multiple config folders can be created here. So config stands for configuration. So for your project, if you want to create any specific configuration, for example, you want to access some endpoints, third-party endpoints, okay, from your application. So that endpoint, is having different URLs based on the environments. For example, dev environment, the endpoint is having a different URL. QA, UAT, prod. So for every environment, they are having different URLs. Okay. So we can create configurations, one configuration for dev, QA, UAT, prod. Even if I can create configuration for a dev author instance, dev publish instance. So where I will define all the configurations. Okay. Fine. So configuration is not mandatory. If required, you can create it. There is a folder called I18N. So if you want to implement internationalization in a project, so you have to create this folder I18N. Okay. So under I18N, you can see EN and FR. It means they internationalized in two languages, English and French. Okay. So this is your I18N. So we'll discuss more on I18 and going forward. And when I expand the install folder, I can see a jar file here. So this is actually an OSGI bundle. Okay, so in your application, if you create some Java files, so before you deploy those Java files in your server, you have to create the jar file. Okay, so in AEM, we call those jar files as OSGI bundles. Okay, so this is the bundle for W retail application. They created some Java files, and in this jar file, all the Java files are there. Okay. So what all things you can create in apps folder? We can create static templates, components, client libraries, configurations, internationalization. We can keep the jar file also. Okay. So if I want to create my own project, training.com, learning.com or something, then I have to create a folder like this, VRetail. Okay. So if you select VRetail, go to properties panel, you'll find primary type is anti-colon folder. So I have to create one node of type anti-colon folder. Okay, or I have to create a folder. So in called training. Inside that training folder, I can create client libs, components, config, all the folders. Okay. So if I want to create my application called training.com. So similarly, based on your application, you have to give the name of your folder accordingly. So this is your apps folder. So there is another folder called content. So I'll expand content folder. You can see there is one more W retail. So in apps folder, we saw a W retail. So that is a folder actually. In that folder, we created templates, components, client libraries, and all. Now, what is this W retail? This is actually your W retail website. Okay. So this W-retail is the root page of your website. Okay, so in AEM, whenever you create any website, you have to create a root page first. Okay, so I will know that this is a page. So select it, go to properties panel, row number 3, property name is primary type and value is CQ colon page. So from this property, I understand that this VRetail is a page. So this is the root page of our website. Okay, so under VRetail, you can see US. So what is this US primary type? CQ colon page. So US is also a page. So you can see US, CA, CH. So it means I want to launch this retail website in US, in Canada, China, and all. Okay. So when I expand US, I'll find EN and ES. So these are the language specific pages. It means I launched the W Retail website in US in two languages, English and Spanish. Okay. So when I expand EN, again I'll find some more pages, experience, main equipment and all. Okay. So if I expand experience, again I'll find some more pages. Okay. So there should be parent-child relationship between all the pages. So they created one page hierarchy here. Okay. So this is a root page. Under root page, country specific page. Under each country specific page, you will have language specific pages. Under each language specific page, you have to create all other pages of your website in that particular language. Okay. And there should be parent child relationship between all the pages. Like experience page is the child page of English page. At the same time, experience page is the parent page of Arctic Circle, these pages, right? So we cannot create the pages randomly. We have to follow the ideal structure of any AEM website. So this is the ideal structure. Okay. So we are going to create our own website training.com. So we'll follow this and we'll create the pages of our website. Okay. So this is your website. So how these pages are created? We retail US under US EN experience. How these pages are created? There is a separate console for that. Okay. So you have to open a new tab in your browser and you have to open site admin console localhost colon 4502 slash site admin. Okay. So we'll be able to access this console um, if your author instance is up and running. First, you have to start your author instance, then you can access this URL localhost colon 4502 slash site admin. Okay. So what is this site admin console? Using this console, you can create your website, you can create the pages of your website, you can modify the content of the pages, you can delete the page. So this site admin console is used to manage your website and its pages. Okay. So we saw our website W Retail in CRXD. Right? So this is under content folder. This is our website. Okay, this is under content folder. So now how this website is created? So that website is created using this console. Okay, so you can see this W Retail, right? So when I expand it, I'll find United States. So there you can see US, right? So it is the name of your US is the name of your page, and United States is the title of your page. Okay, same page. The US is the name and United States is the title. Okay. Then English under that experience, men, women, equipment. So the website and its pages are created using the site admin console. So how these pages are created? So I'll create one page. Okay. So, so select anything, let's say, select products. So under products page, I'm going to create another page. Okay. So these are the page hierarchy. So I will create a page. You can see there is a new button. Beside that, one drop down is there. So click on this drop down. Click new page. In the title field, you have to enter the title of the page that you want to create here. So let's say I want to create a page. So you can see two fields are there. Okay, so this first field, title field is a mandatory. Here you can enter the title of your page. And this is a name field, it is optional. So if you want to give any specific name, you can give it, otherwise leave it blank. AEM will give a name to your page. Okay, so title and name, these are the two fields, and these are the list of templates. So as we discussed, in AEM, to create a page we need a template, and these are the templates which are created. Okay, so if you create a new template, that template will appear in this list. Okay, so you have to select the template according to your requirement. Let's select this one. Okay, then click on create. My page title is test August. I'll create the page. Okay, so this is the page got created just now. Okay, I'll open this page. I want to see how the page looks like. Double click on this. So using site admin console, we are creating this page. Okay, so you can see the page. Okay. So from where these contents are coming? So actually those contents are coming from the template. We selected a template at the time of page creation. So these contents are coming from that template. So we are able to create a page using site admin console. Now find this page in CRXD. So as I told, whatever you create, whatever page you create in site admin, you are going to find it in CRXD also. We are in content folder. So you just need to refresh the content folder. Right click, refresh. So you can see. So here you can go to retail US EN and the E, you can see test August. So this is the page we created just now. Okay. So when you expand the page, you will find a node called JCR colon content. So what is this node? Every page is having a JCR content node under that. Okay. For example, this equipment page, you will find JCR content node. Any page you take, it is having JCR content node under that. Okay. So in the JCR content node, all the details about the uh, page are stored. Okay. So for example, I select JCR content. Go to the properties panel. So in properties panel, I'll find a property called JCR colon title and the value is test space August. So when we created this page, that time we entered in title field, we entered test August. So that data is stored here. Okay. So here you can see a property called CQ column template. So at the time of creating this page, we have selected this template. Okay. So some experience based template. So all details about your page is stored in the JCR content node under that page. Every page is having a JCR content node under that. Okay. So if you select JCR content, go to the properties panel, you will find all the properties. Now click on test. August. This is actually our page, and the information about the page is stored here in JCR content node. Okay. So it is our page. What is the primary type? Primary type is CQ colon page. We have already seen it. Fine. So now we understood this site admin console. So using the site admin console, you can create your website and manage the website and its pages. Okay. So there is a green color toolbar here. Okay. So first, second icon I clicked. Now I'll click on the third icon. Another console opened. Okay. This console is called as a DAM admin console. Using this console, you can manage the digital assets. DAM admin console. DAM stands for Digital Assets Management. Okay. So using this console, you can manage the digital assets. So what is digital asset? When we create any website, so on the pages of our website, we show number of images, videos, banners. We show there are links to PDF pages, Excel sheets, Word documents, right? So those are digital assets. So here we can find a folder called W Retail. For W Retail application, they uploaded the digital assets here. Okay, W Retail English. Then they categorized different type of digital assets, created number of folders and uploaded the images or digital assets. So let's say I want to upload some digital assets, or let's say I created a page, a home page. On the home page, I want to show an image. Okay. So first I have to upload that image into DAM, Digital Assets Management. Then only I can use that image in my application. I can show that image on my page. So how to upload that image into DAM? So first you have to select the folder where you want to upload. Okay. Let's say I want to upload the digital asset or any image to this training folder. Simply create it, then click on new. First, you have to create a folder called training, new folder, give the title as training, and it will be created. Then select that training folder, click on new file. You have to browse the image that you want to use it. Not only image, any PDF file, document, any digital asset you can select. Okay, let's select this. So this is a PDF file. Upload. PDF files are digital assets, so it's uploaded. Okay, so where is that? So if I go to next page. So this is the digital asset which I uploaded just now. Okay. So similarly, we can create multiple folders. Okay. And for example, in your application, you want to use some icons. You want to use some banners, images. You want to use some PDF files. You can create separate folders for them. Okay. Then, based on your requirement, upload the digital assets into those folders. After that, you can copy paste the digital assets. You can delete the digital assets. So you can manage the digital assets from this DAM admin console. Okay. So we uploaded one digital assets where in training folder. So I can find it in CRXD also. So go to CRXD. In CRXD, under content folder, you'll find another folder called DAM. Okay, all digital assets stored here. Okay. So under DAM, there should be a folder called training. Right? We created this folder using DAM admin. Under training, we uploaded these digital assets. Okay. So what is the primary type of digital asset? You can see DAM colon asset. Okay. So we uploaded this digital asset in training folder. So whatever digital asset you upload, you can find in content DAM folder. So whatever page you create, you will find directly in content folder. Okay. So content and content DAM. DAM for digital assets, and inside the content, we created that W retail and its pages. So you can find your page here. Understood? Any questions, doubts about the apps folder and the content folder in CRXD, about site admin console, DAM admin console? Understood, right? Jasprit?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So there is another console called sites.html, localhost colon 4502 slash sites.html. So we have seen site admin console, right? Site admin console is used to create the website and its pages, manage the website and its pages. So this is sites.html. So sites.html is also used to create your website and manage the pages of your website. Both site admin and sites.html both are having same functionality. Okay. Then why there are two consoles having same functionality? Site admin console supports your classic UI devices, and sites.html supports all type of devices. So what is classic UI device? Your laptop and desktop. So site admin console supports classic UI devices only. So if you open your site admin console using your mobile phone, tablet, it may not work properly. Okay, because that was designed for classic UI devices. Okay, so it was there from earlier versions of AEM in 6.0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So even now also we are using site admin console. Okay, then the sites.html. It supports all type of devices. Using laptop, desktop, you can open sites.html. You can create the pages. You can manage the website and its pages. Okay. Using your laptop, sorry, using your tablet, mobile phone, also you can open this sites.html and you can manage the content or manage the pages of your website. So mobile phone and tablet are touch enabled devices. Okay, and laptop, desktop, classic UI devices. So sites.html supports both classic UI as well as touch UI devices, while site admin supports only classic UI devices. Okay, so based on, you can use any of them. So you can, if you are comfortable with site admin, you can use that, or if you are comfortable with this, you can use this also. Both are having same functionality. Okay, so we created our page, right? So where is that? So W retail, United States, English, under products. So we created test August. Okay. So using this console also, we can create our page. Okay. Fine. This is your sites.html. There is another console called assets.html. So we have seen DAM admin console. So DAM admin is used for managing the digital assets. So you can upload images, you can upload documents, videos using DAM admin console. So DAM admin console and assets.html. Another console called assets.html. Both are having same functionality. So here also you can manage the digital assets. And here in DAM admin console, sorry, in assets.html, it supports all type of devices. It supports your mobile phones, tablets, laptops, desktops, both touch UI as well as classic UI devices. But DAM admin console supports only classic UI devices, laptops and desktops. Okay. So otherwise you can use both based on whatever you are comfortable, assets.html or DAM admin, sites.html or site admin. Okay. Okay, fine. Now look in another console. So third icon selected, I'll click on the fourth one. So this console is called as MCM admin console, or we can say this console is used to manage the campaigns. Okay, so campaign management console. So what is campaign? So in Adobe Marketing Cloud, okay, so we have a tool called Adobe Campaign. Like AEM, there is another tool called Adobe Campaign. When you integrate AEM with Adobe Campaign, in Adobe Campaign tool, you can create the advertisements, we can create the newsletters, we can create the promotions, and you can, once those things are created, you can find all those things here in this console, and you can use them on your AEM pages, provided AEM is integrated with Adobe Campaign. And to integrate that, you just need the credentials. Okay. So this is your campaign management console, MCM admin. Then I'll click on the next one. This console is called Inbox. So here you'll find all the pending action items of the current user. So right now I started my author instance and I logged in as administrator. Okay. So for the administrator, these are the pending action items or notifications. Okay. So this is your inbox. Okay. So we have some more consoles. So we'll cover this much today. The other participant didn't join. Okay. So any questions, doubts till now?
Oh, good. I just wanted to ask, like, the content we uploaded at two different places. One is at Assets and one is at
DAM
DAM,
admin.
right?
Both will be
So,
stored in content DAM folder only. Only the interface is different. UI is different.
oh, okay. And can we like just a question, like, can we add like directly to CRXD there because it's just a
You
GCR?
can, so in CRXD, you cannot upload the digital assets directly. Okay, so you have to
Okay.
use DAM admin or assets.html.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
But if your image or digital asset is already there, You can
Mm-hmm.
copy paste in CRXT, but you cannot
Oh,
upload.
okay.
Okay, fine. So we'll cover this much today. So we'll connect tomorrow same time. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.